Hi, I'm Marcus Blake with That Nerd Show, and we are talking with Vish, the director over Sunshine and Rain. All right, well, welcome to That Nerd Show. So we got to talk a little bit about your film here. Very interesting about the choices that you make, and stuff. So what inspired you to do this project?
The project was inspired by one of my friends that dropped out of college to take care of her family in South Dallas. So we actually shot it in the part of South Dallas. It was based in Oak Cliff, and it's about gentrification. So Oak Cliff is very gentrified now. It doesn't look like the same as it did when she grew up. So we actually shot it in a different neighborhood to get that sort of vibe. But yeah, it's a true story. It's a true to life story based on my friends. Yeah.
Best stories usually are. So, I mean, you're dealing with a very hard choice. Do you put yourself first or, your family? What do you think is the harder choice? Is it for your family or for yourself?
I think they're both really hard choices because in the end you're losing something either way. I think there's not necessarily maybe a right answer. I mean, life is so long. If she does well, and can support her family in another way by leaving for a minute, I mean, that could be an avenue, or she could stay with her family like she does in the film and in real life, and then help them out like more hands-on. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I think it's just like where she was at that point in her life, she found more value like being there literally for, her brother and her mom. So yeah.
Well, it's definitely not black and white, many shades of gray. And I mean, do you feel that's the best kind of, dramatic story you can tell?
Yeah, I mean, for this project, I think it definitely fit for what I'm trying to tell. I think for my next project, I'm trying to expand this maybe into like a digital series or maybe a mini series. I'm writing more about it, and I'm also working on like another feature film as well. So whatever I can do to keep the narrative going.
All right. Now, the person that this is, based on, have they seen it? And
yeah, they have seen it. I think it was definitely tough to watch it when it's very personal like that. I mean, she was my friend in college, and when I wrote the script, I showed it to her and got notes back about it. So I think it was a good process of writing that I haven't had really. That was so like hands-on with the subject. It kind of felt like a documentary in that way. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a nerdy question that we ask all of our filmmakers. That's right. And the question this year is, if you could be a superhero or villain, what would your superpower be and why? Basically, what kind of superpower do you want and why?
That's a good one. I always say Magneto. I mean, I know that's already a thing. I feel weird like taking something that's already there. But like Magneto can do so much. Like, can he also like make himself invisible with like the electromagnetic rays that's going on? Like it's I would choose whatever he's got, like the ability to control, like
being able to manipulate metal and move things around and stuff,
and fly, and like that's dope as shit. Yeah, that's awesome.
But you would be good.
I think I'd be a nice guy. I think I'd prove to be a nice guy. Maybe bend a spoon or two just to mess around. But yeah, I think I'd be a nice guy. Yeah.
All right, that's a great superpower.